Mitchell Falls, here we come. Oh, well, I've got to be honest, I could have done without that. Everyone says this road's really bad, and yeah, they're not lying. So we're all booked on the flight, just got the lowdown, the flight briefing. Kids are super duper excited, as to be expected. Absolutely spectacular. And we're going to fly over it in a helicopter in about 15 minutes. Good morning everybody, and welcome back to another episode. And welcome to Manning Gorge Campground. That's where we are at the moment. We left Mitchell Falls yesterday. We actually left really early, it was about 7:45. We drove 350 k's to get here, and it took us close to 7 hours. It was really slow going. That road out of Mitchell Falls, it's average 30 k's, 40 k's an hour, and that was about 100 k's to get back onto the Gibb. And then the Gibb, it was pretty good actually, but there were some big long convoys of caravans that were going super slow, and we got stuck behind them because you can't overtake them with all that dust. But it was a lovely drive. It was tiring, you know, that long behind the wheel and not getting that far, but I love driving anyway, so it wasn't a problem. Kids travel really well. There's a couple of little water crossings. There was one just before we got to Mount Barnett. That's Mount Barnett Roadhouse, is where you get your camp fees and all that sort of stuff. And they got a little bit of a shop. You can fuel up. They got water where you fill your tanks. So just before you get to Mount Barnett Roadhouse, there was this water crossing, and it was, I don't know, 20 meters long, maybe 50 meters long. But it looked really sandy. So you pull up, I was just looking over the bonnet, it's like, oh, it looks a bit sandy, that's going to be interesting, because the rest of them had just been sort of pebbly and gravelly, but it looked really shallow. And then you get halfway across and the whole front of the car just dove down. It got quite deep there through the centre. It wasn't too soft or splodgy. We pulled through, not a problem, and everyone's getting through. There was no one stuck or had their car flooded on the side of the road. It just took me by surprise, that was all. I think we're here for 3 nights. We're obviously going to go and check out Manning Gorge. We saw a little kid here yesterday. He goes, you got to swim across to get to the other side where the walk trail begins, and then when you get to the waterfall, there's actually quite a few rocks that people are jumping off, so the kids are super excited about that, which should be really fun. It's quite a huge campground as well. There's a lot of people right at the entrance as soon as you come in. There are all the amenities, obviously, but we just kept following the track, following, because we wanted a little bit of space. And yeah, we're sort of tucked up. We are next to people, but they're relatively far away. So when we got here, we just set up and just chilled out for a little bit, because we're all quite, I don't know, a bit fatigued, I suppose. So we didn't do any filming or anything like that. That's probably enough of me chitty chatting. Let's get on with the excitement. Just at the start of the Manning Gorge walk, we're waiting for someone to come across. There's a couple of plastic drums to put all that stuff in so we don't get it wet.
And this man's carrying his beer.
It's only 10 o'clock.
He kept it up though, he didn't get any water in it.
No. So he's carrying his beer, and then all his kids' luggage is in the drums. Anyway, when they get here, we're going to load all our shoes and socks and whatnot in there and head across. Be a nice fresh start to the morning, because it's quite warm already, so it'd be good to start the hike refreshed.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a freshie over there, eh? Oh yeah. How are you, Jacqueline? Yeah, there's a freshie just over there sunning himself. Only a tiny little guy. Can you see it, Miranda?
No, I can't.
You see the long rock all by itself in the centre?
Oh, that tiny
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at him. Oh, he's tiny.
Little snappadoodle.
Tiny.
Oh, he's coming in.
Oh, he's
He just jumped off his little rock cam.
I know.
He's coming for a swim, mate. Let's see what's going on. See if you're the right size. So people have been saying that this track's a little bit Difficult to know where you go. You shouldn't be doing it in the dark because the markers aren't that obvious. You can see the white mark on the rock there, and there's some pink tape in trees, but when in doubt, just
Follow the undies.
Follow the undies. I want to know why someone's lost them.
They've probably fallen out of their bag and someone's hung them up there in case someone comes looking for them.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
I wouldn't touch
All right. Painted white dots, painted arrows, pink tape in the trees, and the undies. I think we're in the right way. I can hear running water.
So can I.
Sounds good, eh?
Yeah.
Not long at all. This is a nice little reward for a hot walk.
That's where
Oh wow.
That's where you jump
I
off
thought
the
this
water.
bit was nice. Wow, look at that.
Can you see a little rocky ledge where you jump off?
What a beautiful spot to cool off, eh?
Can you see the spot? That little rocky ledge, that's where you jump off.
Are you going to jump off?
Yes.
I wasn't asking you. You? No. I am. Oh yeah. It's amazing.
I'm 100% jumping off.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me.
As I said before, what an epic spot. I look really short, hang on. That's better. I'm standing in a dip. That's better. I've got a little midget lady with me.
Small person, I think, is the PC.
Sorry. Oh yeah, little person. Spent way longer here than we were expecting. We just started walking at what, 10:30? Maybe, might have been 11. It's now 1:30, so we're going to head back. We've actually got to go out of the grounds to collect some firewood. You're not allowed to collect firewood from the property, which is fair enough. So I'm going to head out past the roadhouse, back out onto the road, collect some firewood for tonight, because it was pretty chilly last night. We had no fire.
And there was no rings to raid.
Yeah, no fire rings to steal wood from.
Our neighbours have left one bit of firewood.
Oh, well, we'll get that, but we need a bit more.
Yeah.
And Miranda noticed at the roadhouse that they sell hot chips. She wants a big box of hot chips. She's got a hankering for chips and gravy.
Same.
No, chips and a butter sandwich.
Chips and a butter roll, or butter sandwich.
Oh, can we get that?
I'm thinking that's what we might go.
Yes!
Anyway, come on, let's go, guys. Right, I think that'll do us, eh? Couple of nights. Just going to say, when you're touring, chainsaws, they're not necessary. They're really not, but it does make collecting firewood a hell of a lot easier. We've only been here, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Got all that. Chainsaw, not necessary, but definitely get yourself a good quality axe. That makes all the difference, eh? Anyway, let's load this up and get back to camp.
Sounds good. And I might add, we didn't get our chips. We weren't there in time. They shut at 3, so maybe tomorrow.
Well, Miranda may have missed out on her chips, but she's whipping up the butterfly roast lamb. Oh, Ziggy roast lamb and veg. How good's that? You done well, honey. Smells good.
Is it almost ready?
Nah. Roast lamb tonight, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And an awesome campfire too.
What are you doing, Daddy?
You know your water bottle, the water bottle that you bought me for Father's Day? You know the one?
Yes.
I left it at Manning Gorge yesterday.
Of course you did.
So, I really like that water bottle. I'm putting my shoes on and I'm going to go run and go pick it up. What do you think about that? Sorry, I didn't mean to leave it behind. I stopped halfway on our walk back, opened the bag for a drink of water and was like, oh, my little Father's Day water bottle's not there. So now, first thing in the morning, 7 o'clock, I've got to go swimming across that river and then go for a 5k return run over scrabbly rocks.
It's gonna be cold, the
All
water.
by myself, lucky me. See you later.
Daddy,
Yeah.
hope you get it back.
Me too. See you, bub.
Yay! Also
Check it.
a swim.
Good vibes only. Got it. Hey, that's what you got me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your pants are wet.
Yeah, I went for a swim. I went for 3 swims. Swim across, run, jump off the top of the waterfall. The very top. Run back and then swim.
He climbed to the very top.
Now we've got 2 gorge walks to do today as well. We're doing Adcock Gorge and Galvin's Gorge. We've got to drive to them. It's about 30 k's away apparently. No idea how far those walks are. Anyway, I'm going to be well and truly ready for bed this evening, that's for sure. Well, I might be in luck. I might actually have a day's rest and recovery after my run this morning. I said earlier that we're going to do those 2 gorge walks, but the local community school here, they got this really good initiative where they actually bring the kids from the school down to interact with the kids in the campground, and they all went and learned how to catch what were they called, sand frogs and little sand grubs, were they?
Moon grubs.
Moon grubs they're called. They're like widgety grubs, I guess, or similar, just think of that. And they use them for bait and then go fishing. It was really cool actually, hey, to see all the kids running around having a great time trying to catch some fish. We caught nothing as usual, as you'd imagine.
Not a big fish.
But yeah, one of the kids caught quite a big one. But it's probably a little bit too late now to start these walks. It's 11:30. It's a really hot day today actually. So I think we're just going to hang around camp, go for a swim down that main beach area there where you cross over to start the walk. And we're also extending our stay here by 1 night because again, that local community school, I forget the name of it, but they've basically got a performance that they're doing, which is right down the bottom where we're camped. They're doing like traditional song and dance, telling stories through traditional song and dance performed by all the kids, isn't it? We just went
really
and, yeah, we just went and bought our tickets for that. And if you're staying because of that event, you actually get free camp fees for that night.
Wow, that was because we spoke to the local teacher. He's telling people that, and the station were nice enough to honour it.
Yeah, the local teacher is just telling me you're staying for the event, you get camp for free. And Miranda goes, oh, I spoke to the teacher. Oh, right, okay. So yeah, free camp fees, but we purchased our tickets for this event, which is going to be really good. Can you try and look more relaxed? Miranda's relaxing afternoon down by the beach reading a book has come to an abrupt end.
Yep.
Dinner preparations. What do we got?
Another packet.
What is it though?
Curried sausages.
Curried sausages. Okay, I'll forgive you. In the Ziggy?
No, I think it's just stovetop.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. I'll accept this one.
Well, you're going to have to unless you cook your own dinner.
Do you need a hand with anything? Oh, that's a shame. Okay. I'm going to sit down. I'd like to say I'm going to sit down and have a beer, but... You want to tell the story? Beers and wine's all gone. With everything that happened with Miranda's surgery and stuff, and we did stock up in Kununurra food, but I never purchased any more wine or beers. I actually didn't think we'd need it, but it's kind of forced us to have a few days alcohol free, which is probably not a bad thing. Because that run that I did this morning, that was hard work. That took it out of me, hey. It was only 6 Ks or something. It was hard ground running over that sort of scrabbly rocks and stuff, but yeah, man, I am so not fit. So a few days without beers is probably not a bad thing.
We're just going to fly through the rest of the Gibb now, though.
Yeah. Yep.
Get to
Derby.
Broome.
Here we go. Broome. Here we come.
Derby. Yeah, we've even got Derby. We're closer.
Yeah.
Better yet.
Right. No worries. Can we show you how to better chop those onions?
I hope. You want to cook dinner?
No.
There you go.
I was only joking, though. I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Hey, good morning, everyone. So it's actually our last full day here, the Manning Gorge campground. We're driving out of the property today. We're going to go and do Galvin's Gorge and Bell Gorge today. And then we've got that traditional dance, storytelling, and singing from the local children in the community. That's actually right down there. Like they're setting up a stage just at the back of our camper. So that's going to be awesome. And apparently we overheard someone saying yesterday that there's some rain due. And looking at the sky now, yep, looks a very overcast day today. So that's a little bit of a downer, having a bit of rain today. But just trying to think, the only time, we've been on the road for about 3.5 months now, and the only time it rained was when we were at Lake Ballo. So we've been, 3.5 months without rain, so I can't complain about a little bit of rain coming. Anyway, first things first, time for the coffee. Good thing about overcast conditions and rain and whatever is it makes for glorious sunrises and sunsets. So it's still a little bit grey at the moment, but the sun's going to be coming up very, very soon, and I'm hoping that whole skyline's going to be lit up. So fingers crossed, let's hope. Hey, so I actually misspoke earlier. I said we were going to Bell Gorge and Galvin's. Bell Gorge is our next campsite destination, so we're actually at Adcock Gorge now. Shoot back, do Galvin's after here, and then yeah, Bell Gorge is our, like I said, destination tomorrow. So anyway, I don't know how far the drive was. What do you reckon, Miranda? 30 Ks, 40 Ks? Yeah. Road into Adcock Gorge it's pretty rugged, especially the last, what would you reckon that was? Half a K. It was sort of rock hopping and quite fun actually. Low range, first gear. I enjoyed it. It didn't pop any tyres, so that's a bonus. This is really nice so far. What do you reckon, Jacqueline? That's all we get. there's quite a few people here now, quite a lot of people, and I really want to get the drone up, but I always feel a bit funny about it. Anyway, this fella back there, he decided to get his drone up, and he flew it straight into a tree, and then it ended up in the water, and I fished it out for him. So maybe that's a sign. Maybe I should leave mine in the bag. It'd be devastating. He put on a brave face and he was laughing about it, but man, that's a $2,000 mistake he's just made. When we left Adcock Gorge, it was actually getting really busy, so it was a good time to leave. We turn up at Galvin's, where we are now, and that car park was super busy as well, and there was a tour bus, but we basically just passed the bunch of oldies going back to the tour bus. Yeah, so anyway, that car park's relatively busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, is what it is. Everyone wants to come to these epic locations. It's funny actually, because when we started our trip, we were right at the beginning of the season. We pretty much had the run of everywhere we were going, but the further along that we're going, we're getting right into the peak season for up here at the top end. And everywhere's getting busier and busier.
It's still not overly busy,
no,
though.
it's not. No,
it's not too bad, really.
It's really nice, really good. Oh, what was really weird, I forget what it was called. Was it over the hill? No, over the range tyre repairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we passed a tyre repair shop in the middle of nowhere. That's all the sign was. There's nothing else. There's no station or anything. I don't know.
You make a killing, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah, he would make a killing, because there have been so many blowouts we've seen on this trip. Yeah, over the range tyre repairs. There's a blue sign in between Galvin's and Adcock Gorge, so 30 k's west of Manning Gorge. If you need a tyre repair, that's the spot. Cam's super excited because we just spied a rope swing. Happy about that, mate?
Yeah.
You going off the rope swing?
I think my leg's up for it.
You see where it is? It looks like it's quite hard to get to.
I think my leg's up for it. Maybe
we'll
not.
find out.
Yeah.
Righto, we're all gorged out, hey? It was actually quite a big day. We left at 9:30 and it's now 3:15, but we had to drive a fair bit, and we spent ages at those gorges swimming and just relaxing. So we're going to have a super late lunch, super early dinner, snaggers on the barbie.
Yep.
And then they're actually already setting up for the show tonight, just down there. You can see, I don't know, you probably can't see, there's a couple of people walking down there with some odds and sods and bits and pieces. Anyway, let's get this ziggy on, start cooking our snaggers. I'm looking forward to it. Are you cooking these snags, Cam? Yeah. Looking forward to this. Oh, we've got about 45 minutes before they start, but I reckon we go down now and get ourselves a nice little spot down there. All the kids are running around, they look super excited, eh? Practicing all their moves and stuff. It's going to be a good night. Yeah. Right, we better go rustle up ours and get a spot secured. What a backdrop to a traditional dance, eh?
Yeah. Cool.
Oh man, spectacular.
Country. Welcome everyone. Welcome our visitors, our families, our dancers. Wananami School. We are, or they are, students from Wananami Remote Community School, right here on Mount Barnett Station.